Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are reading Psalms 102. So yeah, we are getting to the thick of the chapter, of the book. We're getting close to the end. So yeah, anyways, let's get straight into this video. Verse 1 says, hear the pain I am feeling, Lord. So basically, the author, it doesn't say who, says is struggling, is in a time of struggle. And what she's doing, she's being extremely faithful, and she's not trying to get help of the world, but calling out to God for help. And within my walk and my healing walk, I have also learned that calling out to God in those times are very, very important, because those are the moments where it can be very helpful for your faith and grow closer and show your loyalty and trust to God. So I've been going through a lot personally right now with my anxiety, and I've been having a lot of trauma and stuff coming up. So what I'm doing is I'm using the tools that I'm learning in therapy and trying to not do anything that's not healthy coping wise, but also incorporating my faith by reading, staying close to God, all that stuff, praying. Prayer is very, very important, and I'm working on something that my pastor told me to do, which I gotta get done before the Sunday, unless if I want to play hooky, but I'm gonna go to church anyways. So yeah, so that is what she is doing. Verse 2 says, do not hide from me, Lord. She is saying, Lord, I need you right now because I am not strong enough to do this on my own. There are times where we think we can do it on our own until it gets to a really bad point. And when it gets to a really bad point, we realize, crap, we need help. And what she is doing is she's asking for help from God, which is very, very important in everything. So yeah, verse 8 says, people want to turn me away from you. So people, the sinful people, are saying, you're struggling, you need to do this, this, and this to get better. But she's like, no, I need my higher power. I need Jesus. I need to be close to him. And that's what she's doing. And in the book of Job, that's what happened too. So if you want to read more about how you can stay close to God in times of struggle, and people are trying to say you need to do this, this, and this, Job is a really, really good book. So yeah. Verse 15 says, people will what is this? Verse 15. Oh, fear you, Lord, because of your power. So a lot of people actually fear God, and they feel like they're not good enough to be a Christian. So let's talk about that, because this is kind of a heavier thing, and I want to kind of break it down for you guys. So some people who go through a lot, they don't grow up Christians, they don't grow up in a church, they want to come to the faith and try it out. They feel like they are not good enough because, one, they have committed so many sins in their past. They don't know if God will love them. They don't know about all this. Am I talking about a specific person? Yes. Am I talking about myself? Yes. Before I became Christian, I was dedicated when I was 1 year old. I went to a private Christian preschool. I went to BBC, Vacation Bible School. VBS, Vacation Bible School and stuff, when I was younger and stuff. And then I went normal, public school, elementary, middle, first year of freshman year, private school, sophomore year, because my freshman year, that's when I kind of discovered Christ. I have talked with my pastor, and I've talked with a lot of people. I felt judged if I ever came, because, one, not a lot of people agree with disability diagnosis, and I do have some disabilities, mental and physical, and they're like, they're of the devil, they're of this, this, and this. There's some Christians out there who don't believe in doctors. Some people don't believe in medication. Those are things that I was dealing with from a very young age, and I just didn't feel like, my mom didn't feel like it was good for me to be in an environment like that when I was so different. But now, since I'm older and I have a voice and I can say how I'm feeling, and I found a church who is loving and welcoming, but also can be kind of judgmental, but it doesn't matter. It really all depends on your relationship with God and if you're getting fed. So you can keep like your personal private life to yourself, but also only tell like the people you trust at church. And that's what I'm kind of learning right now. My pastor knows me and my whole history, my health history, my family history, like everything, because he has been there since day one of me being alive. Like, I've known him my whole entire life. So there have been some times where he has said stuff that kind of hurt, but I know he meant it and he didn't mean to say it in a hurtful way. And when I talk to him about my mental struggles now, he's glad that I'm in therapy and he encourages it and he validates my emotions. Most pastors don't understand what it's like to be living with mental health and like physical health. Like, they think those are of the devil, which is not. Luke is actually a doctor, and one thing that I'm learning now and kind of understanding is God wants your health to come first. You should come first. God, then your health, mental and physical. And if there is something you need to go to the doctor for, he won't hold it against you. And people may say at churches and stuff, well, you're sinning, you need to just pray more. No. If it's a serious medical thing, you need to see a doctor. They are not doctors. They did not go to medical school. They didn't go to nursing school. They don't know what it's like to be in your own shoes. So if it's something that you have prayed, if you have talked to your doctor about and they said you need this type of treatment, do it, but also stay strong in your faith, because your faith will help you too. It is also a good time to, if you're saying like you're struggling and you're stuck in the hospital, don't be on your phone. Yes, phones can be good to keep you distracted and talk with people, but be in the Word, be with God, pray to God, ask for guidance, ask for healing. Prayer and doctors and medicine and therapists, they all go hand in hand to help you heal physically and mentally and emotionally. And I've learned that, and I'm still learning it, and I wish more Christians would understand that medicine's not a sin, mental health's not a sin, physical disability is not a sin. They're nothing of the devil. It's just something that the human body is. We're human, we have blood, we have flesh. Mental health problems is depression is a chemical imbalance inside your brain, and you sometimes need antidepressants. I was on antidepressants from 7th to 11th grade. Yeah, I was on antidepressants for a long time, and I stopped it because I was not doing good physically. I didn't feel good physically, and I was also really strong in my faith, and with my faith and counseling, I was doing great. So yeah, so that's why some people may fear to come to be a Christian, because they will feel judged by God and by other people. So don't do that. If you go to a church where it's not welcoming, find another church, but if you're getting the word out of that church, keep your personal life personal, but open up to a pastor. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.